Dear God, I'm a little bit late for this one, but here it is, the Mario movie, Ramblin 4. Alright, so I've been waiting for this moment for like 4 years of my life. The Mario movie teaser trailer is finally gonna come out in like 25 minutes. I am pretty excited and nervous at the same time. Like, how is Chris Pratt gonna do? And how are the other actors gonna do? We'll just have to wait and see what happens. That's all we can do right now. So, now it's the 29th of October by the time of me recording this video. Yep, it's like midnight right now. What time is it? 12:10. No, it's actually 12:11. Just turned 12:11. Yeah, I'm up a lot later than I usually am, because it's like a Saturday right now. It was Friday yesterday, like 12 freaking minutes ago. But, yeah. The reason I stayed up this late, later than I usually do, is because I want to ramble on the Mario movie. Yep, I'm a bit late with this one, but I want to share my thoughts on it, as I do have a lot of thoughts on it. A lot, I mean, I don't know, but I do have some thoughts on it. I saw a Nintendo Direct on the 6th of October. I was very excited and nervous at the same time, because I've been waiting for the Mario movie for quite a long time, ever since I've heard of it. But then I got news that Illumination was going to team up with Nintendo. That was a bit of a downer. And then the cast reveal, a bit of a downer as well, like Chris Pratt. But yeah, I waited for a teaser. Got the poster. It looked pretty great. And then we got the teaser, which I'm going to review the teaser right now. Alright, so we start the teaser with this really cool animation of like molten rocks falling on ice. It looks really solid. Like as solid as rocks, not molten rocks, solid rocks. And then we get this airship with a Bowser head. Looks pretty cool. And then go into this ice city and then dropping the anchors. And then it just looks, wow. The animation of all the destruction looks amazing. Like, just pure awesomeness. And then we get our first voice. Kevin Michael Richardson as Kamek. And he actually does a pretty decent job. A really great job, actually. And then we finally get to see the turtle himself, King Bowser. King Koopa or King Bowser. Whatever you want to call him. We all just call him Bowser most of the time. So yeah. And then Jack Black gives us a great line. Open the gates. Just pure awesomeness. I love it. Like, he actually tried. He does a pretty great job. And then the gates open. And then we find these penguins. You sure do love throwing off the cliff. Throwing the babies off the cliff. You know what I'm talking about. And then the leader of the penguins is like, attack! And then the penguins launch a defense or an assault on the Koopas. And they try, and they're pathetic. Pathetic attacks just don't work, except for like on those like one or two Koopas. And then the clown is like, do you yield? That's the taste of our fury. And then Bowser responds to these clowns by saying he does not. And then Bowser nukes the clown circus with his freaking breath. He nukes an entire circus city with his breath. And then we get this awesome animation of just wow, just nuking the circus. Wow. He finds a star. Who's gonna stop him now? Oh, God. Here we go. Mario. The moment we've all been waiting for. To meme on. Chris Pratt as Mario. But first, let's take a glimpse at this animation, shall we? It looks very solid, like always. I'm going to be repeating that. And then he's like, we get to hear the first line from Mario. Chris Pratt, Mario.
What is this place?
He kind of, very little bit tried. Emphasis on kind of, like very tiny bit. Emphasis on that. Because it still sounds like Chris Pratt, but I don't know. I just don't know how to feel about it. And this line of dialogue also heavily, very likely suggests that it's going to be an origin story or a fish out of water story. Yeah, I can understand it's been overdone and that some people don't really like it, but how you do it kind of matters a lot too. Because you can have like a painfully overdone story and it can be really great, well executed, but you can also have the bad ones. So yeah, I think that what matters here is that although I can understand where people are coming from with the overused thing, the overused part, I do think that execution matters as well. And if it's well executed, then you probably wouldn't mind it that much. But you maybe you would. I don't know. But for me personally, well execution does help a lot. So yeah, this is probably gonna be an origin story, which last time I did not like Lightyear, so we're gonna have to freaking wait and see what happens here. I am hoping the movie will get good though. Will be good though. But yeah, moving on. And he just looks at a mushroom and psych! It's actually a toad! A man mushroom. Toad. Keegan-Michael Key as Toad. He does an alright job. I'm glad he's not as annoying as a real Toad. You know what I'm saying? Just so annoying, Toad. Yep, the blue one is definitely not a magic mushroom. It's perfectly fine. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. That has been overdone way too many times. No more drug jokes for Mario. And then we get to hear this dialogue.
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come.
You think it'd be like, Mushroom Kingdom, here we go. I don't really do a good Mario impression, but I definitely know that Mario wouldn't say, Mushroom Kingdom, here we come. He doesn't even sound like he's from Brooklyn. Or Italian, for that matter. Like, Chris Pratt didn't even freaking try. It sounds like he's British, actually. It sounds like a British Mario. I've actually heard somewhere that Chris Pratt was practicing a voice for Mario. He's like, it's me, Mario. And yeah, it's not going to be that. But apparently that was a lie. I think, because it still sounds like Chris frickin' Pratt. How disappointed I am? A lot. Like a lot. I was hoping that Chris Pratt could actually pull it off somehow. But I was wrong. I was wrong for believing that. Because Chris Pratt didn't even freaking try at all. He didn't even do a freaking Brooklyn accent. He did a British accent for a bit there. Just freaking very disappointed. And then we get to the official title of the movie. It's officially called the Super Mario Brothers movie. Alright, as expected. And then we get the list of the main cast. Charles Martinet is included, guys. So yeah, he's gonna be a cameo or something. I don't know. And then we get to the last scene in the teaser. Luigi being chased by a bunch of dry bones, I think they are called. We get a glimpse of Charlie Day as Luigi. Just a bunch of grunts, but to be honest, I can actually see Charlie Day as Luigi. Kind of. Yeah, that's all I have to say right now. See in any future teasers and trailers. But yeah, and then we cut to the release date, which is in April 7th, 2023. That's going to be a day I'm going to have to mark off in my calendar. Yeah. It's going to be a wild ride, folks. As if it wasn't wild enough. Just wait for all those other teasers to come out, and then maybe a few leaks. Speaking of leaks, that leak turned out to be semi-right. It looked a bit deceiving, but the actual teaser is a lot better than the one in the leak. The McDonald's thing. Yeah. So, what are my overall thoughts of this movie? I do think it's going to be a good movie, despite the fact that the voice of Chris Pratt sticks out like a sore thumb. So, even though we have the thorn of Chris Pratt, I still think the Mario movie is going to be a pretty good movie. Yeah. And the rest of the cast actually does a good job so far. I especially like Jack Black. He does an amazing job as Bowser. And he seems like he's having a good time with it too. Unlike Chris Pratt, who's given this British voice for Mario. But yeah. That's just one teaser though. So we're going to have to wait on like at least 2 more teasers, I believe. Or maybe it could be just one more. I don't know. Some people avoid teasers altogether so they don't get anything spoiled. But I usually like watching teasers so I can get a good glimpse of like what the movie is all about and all that. So yeah. Also, the animation and the visuals are amazing and really great. And this is being produced by Illumination. With Nintendo though, but still, Illumination is working on it too. And no Illumination movie looked like this. It looked more like this. Just really bland. I don't know how to put it in words other than bland and plasticky. But yeah. Although I don't like Chris Pratt, I do think the rest of the cast can do a good job. But yeah. So, that's probably going to be it for this episode of Ramblin. This video, it's not really a movie, but whatever. This video is getting as long as it is, so I'm going to leave now. So yeah, the Ike is out.